Video number 5 in a series. Wow, I didn't know it was going to go to 5, guys. I was down in the jacuzzi. This rock was just rolling around inside the tin can, which is my head. And I'm like, wow, I got to get this. I had no idea it was going to go to 5 videos. And the reason it's 5 just, well, yeah, because normally I make like 30 or 40 minute videos, but I can't upload a video more than 10 minutes on Rumble. I don't know what's going on with that thing. If it's any good, should I just forget it? I don't know what. But YouTube is so crazy. They just erase you. They don't care. They just erase your channel. They just take down your video. I mean, they don't care, you know. And just for like randoms, you don't even, it's like, it's just random. It's just like, they don't like something you said, they just erase it. So anyway, I want to have like another place where I have a chance of keeping the content. But anyway, this is number 5 in a series. Today is Tuesday, February the 9th, 2021. It's 11:30 p.m. Chicken soup is on the stove. Title of this video is Passive Aggression versus Raw Aggression. Archetypes being used are Conan the Barbarian versus George Costanza's mother / Edith Bunker / the church lady from Saturday Night Live. Subtitle is The Church Lady is a Demonic Spirit that Comes from Hell. Okay? All right, so if I can remember what I was talking about at the end of video number 4, I think that I can if I try. Okay, I was talking about, in my own personal experience, the way my mother would, you know, I have grown to consider her a terrorist of an emotional context, meaning that she could blow you up emotionally like that on command, and in such a crafty and sneaky way that not only would an observer in the room at the time not know that what just happened. It's like you yourself, until you reached a certain age, and even then it's questionable, right? Even then it's still somewhat of a challenge. It's like you yourself wouldn't even necessarily know what happened, okay? I mean, it's crazy stuff, folks. It's this passive aggression. I'm not talking about my mom. She was crazy in her own right, and God love her, and God have mercy on her, because it wasn't her fault, right? Hurt people hurt. That's the rule of life. Hurt people hurt. Conan the Barbarian didn't go around bumping innocent farmers on the head. Did I say Conan O'Brien? I meant Conan the Barbarian. Conan the Barbarian, I keep calling Conan the Barbarian Conan O'Brien. Conan the Barbarian didn't run around bumping people on the head, innocent farmers, and running off with their virgin daughters because he had a happy childhood, right? He had a traumatic childhood. He was traumatized. Traumatized people traumatized. Hurt people hurt. So you might have a impulse to be critical toward me for being critical of my now deceased mother, who really did love us. I mean, she really did love us. And like I said, she was a model and exemplary mother up until about age 12. But at about age 12, something happened, a switch. Some type of emotional switch went off inside of her, and we became competition for her. She couldn't stand to see us succeed, you know? She couldn't stand to see us be better than her in any way, you know? So if we began to approach her stature in appearance or in achievement, then she would move in, and I'm certain it was unconscious. I'm certain that she didn't know what she was doing, you know, to sabotage our efforts to, what she saw, our efforts to surpass her. And we weren't trying to surpass her. We didn't even view her as competition. You know, we were just being people, you know. We were just doing our best to be our best, you know. So, like I said, it's not her fault. It's not a reason to, in a case like this, you know, in fact, there really is never a case to hate someone. There's just a case to be wise, you know? I mean, if someone has the potential to do you harm, there's no harm in meeting with them, provided that you feel safe in meeting with them, you know? But if you feel unsafe, then for God's sake, don't meet with them, you know? You're just enabling them to do evil, basically, at your expense. It just doesn't make any sense on any level, no matter how you look at it, if you're going to go meet with somebody that you don't feel safe with, you know. But by the same token, if you're going to go meet with somebody that you feel safe with, then it doesn't matter who they are. Meet with them, you know. it's like falling off the left side of the horse versus the right side of the horse. Both are equally undesirable. It's like irrational fear is as undesirable as irrational fearlessness, right? They're both irrational, So I just want to emphasize the fact that I don't hate my mother, but sadly to say, now that she's gone, I'm wise to her ways. At least I feel that I am. And in fact, I became wise to her ways before she passed away, and actually I began to love her, even though I was still frustrated by her. I will confess that I was still frustrated by her, and it was terrifying to me when, in their older age, they moved right around the corner from my house. I was like, what the heck is this? You have 4 other kids, Why are you moving right around the corner from me? I mean, I even went to a prayer group and I'm like, pray for me, guys. I don't know what to do. Because, like I said, she still frustrated me, And I've just never, like I said, 2 men have committed suicide in my family. 2 out of 6, that's almost half. And the other 4, I'm one of the 4, not that great. Not that great. Not doing that great. Okay? I'm not in a position, I've never been in a position in my life where I could reasonably be assigned extra stress. Okay? For anybody just looking from the outside saying, no, he doesn't need any extra stress. Some people, you look at him, you're like, well, yeah, he could probably handle it. I mean, he's solid. I don't know why anybody should give it to him, but he could probably handle it. Yeah, I'm not that person. Okay, just for the record, nobody would look at me and say, yeah, he can handle extra stress. No. And I'm not proud of that fact, and I'm not ashamed of that fact. It is just what it is. So they just moved right around the corner from my house. I was like, well, what the heck am I going to do now? It's like, they're elderly. I don't know what to do, with elderly people. And my dad used to kind of keep my mother distracted, but now he's got dementia, and now he's giving her stress, which means she's going to give me stress, and he can't help me. And yeah, Dad would run interference for us. That much is true. But at the same time, it is also true what I stated before, that he was kind of like a weapon that she could wield against us. Because, and that's what I wanted to say about weak people and tyrants. Because in addition to viewing my mother as a terrorist, I also view her as a tyrant. And I think that would be undeniable by anybody in my family. She was a tyrant. She knew how to get her way whenever she wanted her way, and nobody had any. There's nothing anybody could do about it. That is by definition of a tyrant in my book. So, and I mean, she would go to the line. She would go all the way. I mean, she made it clear that she would destroy the family if she didn't get what she wanted in certain instances. And I think she even said it to my dad. And my dad would be in tears, because, whatever. At least on one occasion, he was in tears, And my dad actually literally said to me, he said, Mike, be careful who you marry. That's what he said to me. So I'm not like saying anything here that's like, Mike's weird interpretation that's like far out in left field. No. There's like corroborating evidence all over the place for what I'm saying. And I'm not saying it to cast aspersions on my mom or my family. I'm saying it because I'm trying to eventually get to the point of why I'm comparing passive aggression to raw aggression. And it's all about social control. And it's all about, social control, first of all, in general. But for right now, it's all about this coronavirus nonsense, okay? And so I just want to point that out, but we're getting to the end of another segment, I guess you'd say. So I'm going to make a new video. The new one come out will be number 6. Today is Tuesday, February the 9th, 2021. It's 11:39 p.m. I got chicken soup cooking on the stove. This is video number 5 in a series. The title of the video is Passive Aggression versus Raw Aggression. Archetypes being used are Conan the Barbarian versus George Costanza's mother / Edith Bunker / the church lady from Saturday Night Live. Subtitle is The Church Lady is a Demonic Spirit that Comes from Hell. I'll be back with number 6.